lorry stuck in the windows are clear.
Can I help you? Got the 20 real? Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
How could anyone forget, asshole? Whoa, in your hand. What a funny little cat. The container is warm. You suck a manly dose of the extremely cat. It tastes like many things, all melted in. Not really. It's just a metaphor. The effect of that otherworldly drop of liquid is slower, more subtle. This warmth. It makes you want to share your discovery.
I'm happy for you.
His glasses turn golden as the fire reflects off the lenses. Once again, you are filled with just don't mix it with anything, he thinks. Look at you. Wow, Kim's badass. Or he's had a drug. Look at all these guys go off like fireworks as information pours into you. Already you can tell you're going to be sloping if you can.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here. Oh.
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You gonna go and...
I would though.
Typical, but Everard sent word you two would be around again.
Establish.
Can I help you? Got the 20 real? Good. You got the...
How could anyone forget? The kid doesn't even look at you. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man. It almost looks like the electronic for you to discover. You've got someone close to the victim might know. Someone who knows about gone.
Hello? Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
She doesn't really want. Is she such a...
Not all the time. It is. I know you are.
Everyone can see that. The rectangle.
What with?
Help her by carry...
My husband? No, he's not. I don't know. At home.
Where is this going, officer?
She gives you a short nod and shifts her attention back.
I don't mean to disrespect, sir, but
For what it's worth, I agree. But
nothing.
Maybe you should. What if
Wonderful. The store is open.
the woman before...
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies. A book about cockatoos? There should be one upstairs, right next to the...
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People. This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature. Amidst the various books, you find one written. The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't. Various paranatural shelves full of biographies of famous people, whoever they are.
I would say... The Greatest Innocence. Yes, most certainly. It's an important educational tool, delving into the depths of history. A very influential historical figure. But the book is also very daring. The author aims to re-examine... Certainly, it's prudent for a person to have at least an elementary understanding.
You feel like you should get this one. Definitely. It's important somehow. These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name, crime fiction is a disgrace. These books greatly overstate the Furthermore, they have no idea how hard. What's more, they completely ignore not a single mention of all. You see Dick Mullen on the job. Get me Mullen. The stalwart adventures of Richard P. Mullen. Dick Mullen and the murder in the orchard. The sordid affair of Dick Mullen. A killing is declared. Dick Mullen in the murder. Yes, there's also the dame who did it. Farewell, my tragedy calls for Dick Mullen. Come on, this is not the way real police.
Come on, Chester. Tell the story.
Again? Man, I tell that one at least.
The fuck it is. And these guys haven't heard it. You see, Chester here.
Gosh, why?
A very fucking dangerous case, ain't that right, Chester?
Yeah, sure came close. Alright, so
After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the one question that matters. Who is Dick Mullen? Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels. Your attempt to grasp at the answer fails. It seems this bookstore is not strict.
Sir, please, I can't have you end up, like, opening a police store next...
Shelves full of biographies of famous people. Shelves filled to the brim with
Oh, crime, Rob, you're a...
sex crimes did pique your interest. A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are The display rack is brimming. This is entirely, completely you.
Oh, Man from Hjelmdal. A very popular series of adventure novels. Blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. At last, someone sensible. If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hjelmdalaman. The Man from Hjelm...
Rows and rows of Hjelmdalamen, maybe 100. Man from Hjelmdal and the sages at the end of the world. Man from Hjelmdal and the false god. Man from Hjelmdal and the scorched earth. Man from Hjelmdal. Those snow crabs are worse than they say. Not even close. Man from Heimdall in hell. Man from Heimdall and the forest of slaves. Man from Heimdall under the lake. Man from Heimdall, Heimdall burning. There's even The Trial of Death, a pastoral combat gamebook set in the world of Heimdall Man, and so much more. The display rack. This is entirely. A twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching. Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very muscular man from Heimdall in chains. She's laughing at him. But between the throne and the Heimdall man lies a bonfire, especially those leering types who seem to wear nothing but an armored bikini. The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Heimdall novels. A sulfur-crested cockatoo sits on the cover, its beak slightly open. It looks as if the bird...
It's a must-have if you own a cockatoo. I've heard they're quite capricious.
A sulfur-crested cockatoo sits on the cover, its beak...
Oh, a nature enthusiast. Good choice.
I don't mean to dis...
For what it's worth, I agree. But
I don't even have a cockatoo. And guess what? Even if I had, great. Nothing.
Maybe you should check that.
Wonderful. The store is open.
Her hands move over the woman before. A cockatoo is a parrot with an erectile crest, found on the Seminine Islands and in southern Fas a la Mer. Known for their intelligence and general precociousness, cockatoos are... This book talks about the delicate nature of... This is a yellow-tailed black cockatoo. Its specific name, Psittacus venerea. Despite its banging name, the bang-bang cockatoo is actually the shyest of the species, common in almost all Seminoles forests. Perhaps the most impressive of all the species, the endangered major majestic cock. In the words of poet-explorer Sir James Fournier, where to even begin? All cockatoos are known for their needy nature. Pet owners also report moodiness, loudness, and It is not recommended to get a cockatoo. You're right. Cockatoos are magnificent. Not great for the performing. Yes, yes, but all those cockatoo species are so different. Which one are you? You're right. You're Psittacus venereus embodied. This ominous bird belongs on your heritage.
Excuse me? I don't know. The most talkative one? The what now? You truly are one strange cop, aren't you?
The woman before. Whoa! In your hand, Parolidon, the double rainbow of synthetic hallucinogens. What a funny little cat. Don't let the scary medical warnings throw you off. The container is warm to the touch. You suck a manly dose of the extreme. It tastes like many things, all melting into one conflagration in the back of your throat. As you look, not really. It's just the metal. This warmth. It makes you want to share your discovery with Kim. Already you can tell you're going to be slurping a lot if you can keep the vomit.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here. Oh, so you went.
And what's gonna happen?
I would though.
Typical Beano Clark. Everard sent word you two would be around again. That's the only reason. Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
As you look around this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar? You believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively, men, sitting on desks, talking shit and wasting time. You seen Apricot, old Purdue's daughter? Asks Lieutenant McCoy. Uh-huh, replies Torson. The ass on that one.
Huh? You got a problem with beer now?
Not quite there yet. Push on.
You saying we don't help people? I've been doing this.
They don't know, man. They weren't here. We had three
Congratulations on the graffiti removal.
So what?
Don't let him drink that. One, just don't antagonize him. You have this already.
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him.
You want to talk to her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you talk to her, but you treat her with respect. If you don't, if you question
What is her name?
Glacia, I'm on due. She's staying here at the whirling in rags. Oh,
Shit. The girl. The girl upstairs?
Oh, it's her! It's definitely her! It's Miss Oranje, disco dancer!
yeah. Blonde. Sure. Why not? You
You
I don't understand.
Nothing.
Whatever you do not tell him you know her.
I know her.
How well do you know her?
Well enough, copper. If you must. Relationship? There was no fucking
Something is off here.
Was like that karaoke.
Okay, enough.
You did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what does it matter?
It would help if we...
All right.
Here you go, boss.
Remember what I said. Freight train.
Officer, what was that? Yes. The victim? Is there something I should know before we talk to her? Understood. You were not in good shape on Monday. Okay, that's manageable. Understood. What else did you do? We'll be alright, officer.
You feel fortified. The door is closed.
Who is it?
Tired.
This is the police.
Come on up. The door is open.
This medicine cabinet it's been used quite. Pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol. The lieutenant glances at the rows of pills. Then at the... Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gottwaldian, marked red blister packs, you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little nut. A bright orange bottle with Preptide stamped on it. In sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container. You dropped it. Wow, that's The lieutenant tries to keep his eyes on the door, but the Preptide bottle sounds like a rat. Who cares, man? Who cares what the...
Anything of note?
Welcome to the roof.
Below her silvery jumpsuit, then toned over several.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by. Nice. I don't know about that.
Where the ripe corpse of a man. The woman doesn't flinch, but there is something in her light brown eyes. A sadness.
Oh yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there. A third place? Interesting. That's probably why the cleaning lady quit.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from...
Have I ever?
Oh yeah, feel the power.
Like riding a coppercycle.
Miss, we are in...
Huh.
Be careful. No need to dilly-dally. She's tough. You sound like a namby-pamby. Coach Physical Instrument is overdoing it, even by my standards. Say something else first.
Yes. You're just one...
Good. Yes. This means she could...
You do not need to know that. What you need is to ask normal police questions. Like...
Get a grip, he thinks. At least do your...
Welcome to the roof.
Below her silvery jumpsuit, then toned over several years of self-defense.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't... Nice.
Where the ripe corpse of a man. The woman doesn't flinch.
Oh yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way. A third place? And...
I'm Kim Ki...
Have I ever...
Oh yeah, feel the...
Like riding...
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the...
Huh. I see.
Be careful. Ask something else first. No need to dilly-dally. She's tough. You sound like a Coach Physical Instrument is overdoing it, even by my standards. Say something else.
Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you... By sexually assaulted, you mean raped?
Yes.
It's a bit early in the morning for raped.
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered. She looks around.
It is. It's murderously early. I'm amazed I'm awake. Why am I even awake? Yeah, I'm gonna go with not raped.
By him.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were...
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. We partied. With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that. Oh, it is. You're still alive.
What did you do when you...
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder.
Whoa. After so much drinking and drugs, how did they...
I guess you can say that, yes. A bit. Lovers is such an...
How did you two meet?
Downstairs. At the bar. He was on some sort of assignment.
She appears aloof, but that scar with longing.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that. Pretty much.
Warming. She must be very cold and exhausted.
Oh yes. I have multiple viewpoints. From the roof.
A bitter cringe.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes.
Jackpot.
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Ravachol, miss.
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline with nail clippers.
Which landline?
The one downstairs, off it. I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the union was listening in. Locals say they...
Thank you for making...
I didn't want to.
He won't be down there long, miss. We will move the body to the morgue soon.
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing...
I know it's difficult.
She meant she sees him.
You have? Not...
She sees them in each other's arms. She fishes a cigarette out of her pack and lights it.
I can see the similarity, yes.
Funny.
Funny how?
Nothing. I also saw him. We had a long inspection and that sort of...
In my dream, he thinks. He said, I failed his children.
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here.
And his role in this strike was...
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military. Worked...
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
They're frequent guests. Downstairs. Over drinks. A little.
Like you partied with...
No,
I'm sorry to have...
I have. Which ones, sir?
Could that have been part of the reason they hanged him?
I hope not. Actually, I know that's not the... Men like that?
She changes balance from one foot. She breathes a silver.
Should we head back downstairs, officer?
As he says so, you feel the young... She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
Yes.
Good. Yes. This means she could have heard.
You do not need to know that.
Get a grip, he thinks. At least do your personal stuff when...
Not my favorite topic. But how about we, change the subject to Clasier Amondu. Vredefort, Republic of Oranje. I'm 28. Something stupid.
Wanna hear what? His part... He's warm, Mullins replied.
Oranese lit. Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university. Back to me. Nothing. I do nothing with it. It's not very cool, but what can you do? I'm afraid you can't.
Why is that?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the...
Thank you for your candor.
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when with... If I were to lie to you...
She seems to be telling the truth.
Okie dokie. The record. So, yeah. It's pretty deluxe. Okay. Why not?
Looks like we have more to discuss. Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no... If not you, then me. It was a small... You think so? Being candid is the best way to lie. She may be true.
The same small, heavy door. No.
I don't know. We should search down. The further we get.
Below, the hostel cafeteria creaks.
The vigilantes, the cadavers.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight. Something cracks inside. It is an unbelievably...
Nice.
Filling you with...
Sounds like the property damage wasn't in vain, at least. Would it hurt to look...
Bent metal. You are the destroyer. The bane of it. Look, there's a discarded milk carton on the floor. Kudos. You clearly see footprints.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
Large prints, most likely made by boots. The size is hard to determine.
The size looks about the same, actually. Then, no. These...
Everything around you is quiet.
3 weeks maximum, from the dust cover.
This is good. He likes.
This isn't bad at all. It was a good idea to see where that door leads. Commendable work, bringing us to this place. It means someone snuck through what seems like a secret route, behind our rape victim's room.
Over there, in the corner. Over there, not just any pinball machine. This is the pin.
Ah, great.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. Reed, get the game on, finger boy. Those flippers are ready. It takes a while to get into a rhythm, but pretty soon you're able to keep 3 goat-faced. Go, go, finger boy.
I feel sorry for the gods. If they only knew the kind of guy old Cornelius really was.
Your game is definitely improving. The Jolly Goat natural selection. Suddenly, a special passage leading to the summit slides open, maneuvering a goat ball into a position for a perfect. The words "pale rupture" light up on the.
Congratulations. This is where the game ends.
There's so much fog, you can barely see anything. This can be navigated. Hit the pads as fast as you can. You're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound.
I am. I've seen it before. Played it too. You will eventually make a mistake and then it's all over.
How, if you can't eat? The last goat plummets into the fog with almost suicidal glee. There goes nothing. You see a heavy steel door with a... You immediately feel drawn to the color.
There must be a key somewhere. Probably somewhere in the whirling. It's not too...
The door does a challenge. The steel doesn't even tremble. Now you're hanging. Okay, it was the cobalt blue surface. The cobalt blues. This small elevator smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up.
Seems so. Or...
There are large rectangular...
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now? The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now? Fuck! I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
You've hit a nerve. Titus is...
For the record, Titus Hardy.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz.
She's just in denial.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope.
His hands become...
And you went and pushed her.
Titus Hardy.
Success. Goddamn, no one.
Everett personally sent me to take care of this.
Someone has to rush in to break...
Look, Copper. We know that fuck was a rapist and a killer. Show it to him, T.
Here, jerkwad, listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man. You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? We have machines.
Understood? You've listened.
Since way before.
Things got nice and quiet. It's not advanced. You just...
Don't put yourself down.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio.
You don't care about evidence.
Fix, T. They don't...
I won't be on your bulletin board. What's on it? We call it the door gun.
I'm sure we can find a tape player.
Where can I listen to this?
Yeah, play it with your ass.
I'm sure we can find a tape player. It's not a problem.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need it.
The compact.
This would have been very helpful with the... My kinema only comes with radio.
Can I help you? What thing? Oh yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door. No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. I don't... Or some boring storage...
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's...
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't... So, I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. Oh, okay, well, I do hear you make noise back there, so... Okay, what is back there? Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean. No, I was just wondering if...
He was wondering about something business-related, about how much money he could make of one.
No, but we could diversify the entertainment options. It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here. Other than the hellish karaoke machine. That one's always causing trouble. What?
By the way...
Can I help you?
Hello, hello. Let me know if a tape. We have boom boxes for sale that will play it.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted. The boombox is on the shelf. One especially catches your. This is you. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of... Sorry, man. I can't be giving out freebies. Never have. Is the Harmon Welshie W2 a discount?
Just don't ask him for the smallest amount. You'll insult him.
Sounds like a rip-off, but okay. I can make it 10, but no. And here you are. Quality...
The porter reel is just a push. Come on, set.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
The harbor. That's the son of a...
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too. Gonna run a room, Cordy. I'll fucking do them all. Never did get that taste.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrete on your porter reel.
One of the other mercenaries, I think. It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he wasn't... Indeed, but...
There's more going on here.
End of recording. A village on the Samaran Isola, in South Side. Who knows? Maybe that... I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you?
As you take out the tape, the contrast feels...
Officer, what brings you up here in the rain?
She looks back. Don't worry. We will see. You are advised. Nothing. You are not anything happens. Air moves. She presses her elbow. The strange moment ends. It was brief. She puts her. This does not.
Did he? I never said he was a good man. Or that he had good... where did they...
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased. Recorded video.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
The phrase was used.
Yeah. That was...
A memory surfaces.
Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of... He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least did...
Yes, was...
Oh no, I'm pretty sure he did all those things. Then integrated them into his idea of normalcy. Running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like he didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchline. He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Khohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezut all rolled into one part. We're all scraping up any happiness we can find, officer.
Did he tell you he had actual...
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward.
There is a small measure of...
Thank you for clearing that up.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and...
Like, for example, his...
Actually, officer, I didn't know his...
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for...
Lelystad. That's a good start. We have a few questions you can help us with.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying the last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
He was 42.
42? Are you sure?
He had many scars that made him appear older. We even celebrated his...
We were slightly off then. Thank you for clearing it up.
The adversary one.
Oh.
It's clear she liked it.
It was a map of his life and the places he visited as a soldier. It was most... How? Imagine him lying in bed. He's smoking and drinking, of course. And the woman goes like... And he says, "That was too hard." And so it goes. Star F... Oh yeah. No thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without...
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Oranje needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer. For money. He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people on the Seminine Islands. And on other islands, too. It is when you're high. It can be very exciting then. You have the tools to deal with it. It's not a very nice story to remember when you're... Yes. Light blue. They were... Pardon the swearing.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth.
Yes. Severe. It made him look like...
It's clear she was very much attracted to him.
Of course. He was the most strange... And now he's... Yeah. Yeah. I'll get over it. Once I don't have to look at him. It very well could be. Yeah. What do I mean? I have no idea. That's not funny, officer. It very well could be. What do I mean? Of course. Pinoranye, officer.
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was occidental, not mondial.
Yes.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Oranien Rek. I didn't even understand his accent.
Sex, speed, probably also sildenafil.
This means he's...
Her eyes, she doesn't mind this question.
This means he's...
Yes.
Did that bring you...
No.
Sex, speed.
All right.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee. Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, was below the damage. How old are you? That's where you could ask either one of them.
Huh. I don't know. 1, 2. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. How?
You're not.
Sure he is. You know.
Yes, but for him that number is higher than 45.
Wait. This requires scientific measurements. To the laboratorium.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now? And that fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revish.
You smell weakness. He's getting tired of the game he's been playing.
No shit, it was bad. The fuck did she say then? It's all fuck-a-doodle fine. This is what people are...
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little...
Funny. No, alright. Oh, fucking righty then. I guess
Please try to control yourself in the...
this is just perfect. Just fucking.
Women are crazy. Irrational. That's what you're thinking, right? Also, your fists are itching for a bump.
Yeah.
He does not sound very convinced anymore.
Nah. I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head. Handled him. She got into some...
Yes, we heard all about it, and...
I already told you.
There's less gusto in his voice now.
Come on, Titus. It's been a long day. I'm tired.
You know what? I am tired. Next time you see her...
This is the petulant rage of some...
That lying, scamming. Yeah. What is this quiet funeral shit?
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers?
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here.
The window might be closing. The more beers they get in them, the less cooperative they will be.
Looking for something? Oh, not much anymore. The strike? Apples.
Apples is exactly...
Look, as detective. Oh, I'm here to pick...
Damn, you're not gonna get more out of them on this.
Oh yeah, they're being... someone with a sure fucking it. Goddamn right. They've been trying to... trusting street thugs with... it's about biological determinism. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with a coalition in charge.
Change the topic. The way he says it makes it almost sound like a threat.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books, huh? The science of people who've studied this.
If this guy's all the Occidentals have, well... Oh?
Don't push your luck. Looking for something odd? Come to...
colourful display of cigarettes and alcohol.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. Here you go, mister.
It's you again. What is it?
There it is, a brave little army. You picked the best one.
Oh yes, Bratan! Please light up! You need...
Get a load of this rock and roll. Thick, warm smoke gets sucked down into your lungs. Immediately, you feel a warm nostalgia fill your head, body, and...
It's you again. What is it?
Convince Titus he's being manipulated. You should know by now. Titus Hardy will Fat Angus, the powerful guy. Mr. Just remember, it's about more than Clausia. It's about the outside in the midday.
Huh?
He'll get it. Go on.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Bring that up one more time, and you won't get...
The man's fists under the table are balled. You can tell from his neck.
Yes, I understand, Alain. That's your name, right? Alain? You'll kill him.
We didn't light him on fire.
That's it. That's the weak one.
Officer, you will be next.
He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do.
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead.
Shut up, Angus.
Fatty! Say one more thing to the cop.
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head. Angie, where's your goddamn...
I left it home. I can't...
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless.
Lizzie, your help is no longer...
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
What just happened between... You're in. He's all yours. The lieutenant gives a smile only you can see. He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. What was it?
We're not sure. Probably a bullet. The wound was...
So there was a wound. You should...
Because the girls asked us to. They were in some
Girls plural?
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea.
He doesn't think she did.
Classier came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before.
Good analogy, boss.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky.
That's okay with the fat man. Still...
We went upstairs. Sure as day the Mert was dead.
He means they've been...
Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged. Me too. In a manner.
Remember the two girls? He may be talking about the other one.
That's right. It was her idea to...
The big guy, the blonde, shuts his...
I'll see it again. All the hardy... Nope. You're not getting to her. It's Klausya. Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window.
Right now, he's grateful he hasn't gotten his brother into this mess.
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own. They can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her. From the old world. Where she came from. They're powerful. Connected to the Moorland turn.
That's all he knows. That's...
And why would you help someone like that?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a... Not yet. Just some ideas. I'm thinking.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after.
I like that.
My dude. One of those. Tell you what I'd do. You do that. Hey, cop.
If suddenly the wind picks up outside.
She, Klausya, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be...
We'll take that into it.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath. Your arm reaches out and your eyes close, as if by... His face, his cheeks, his nose. The oral cavity is cold. You're on the right track. The tongue moves freely in the cavity. The mucus, can you feel it? A vision of black and dark red death. You see a hole, barely visible to the... an abrasion collar. This is what... Kuno nods to a black trickle of lip. Your index fits...
The fuck is... Oh shit, see?
Your yellow fingers slide into the remains of the limbic system. The lieutenant answers.
Fucking cap.
Quivering. Your fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the... All the muscles in your body harden. The cartilage gives in with a crack, like some sharp serrate. The pain is barely noticeable under the adrenaline rush. You pick the sharp metal bullet between your index and middle finger, with your face twisting from pain.
My pig fucking...
He's watching his old...
What? What is it?
The inside of the head feels cold and smooth, with a plop.
A bullet.
The bullet falls in the...
A non-caliber rifle. Some kind of brittle alloy. Of course, you deserve it. We need to add an item to the injury list. Injury number 4. Oval entry wound, high velocity, temporary cavity in brain tissue, small exit wound on the opinion, fatal injury. And one last thing. We should amend injury number 3, ligament mark. Treatment. I had my doubts. There were no signs of a struggle on his hand.
His brow furrows, while his eyes glaze.
Oh, you really do. I am glad to hear you say that. Yes.
This little thing could reveal much.
We bag the corpse and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. I can transport him to processing myself, but I will be gone for the rest. Work on the case. Tend to... I'll leave that choice.
The word link detective. The bullet is safely sealed. Beside his orderly handwriting, the bullet looks especially sad, like a tiny... The squashed bullet has... You wouldn't ordinarily have caused...
What? Well, if I was the bullet, if we find who owns it... In conclusion, the more we know about this bullet of yours, the better.
The jacket of the bullet is... You can just about make out... It's quite destroyed.
What can you say about the bullet so far? A jacketed bullet. Okay. It would have been shot from a military grade.
We were right. This came highly unusual. The people of Revachol...
Even the RCM uses ordinary and jacketed conic...
Something tells you that won't be any time soon. This'll have to be one of those epic tasks that's open for a while. Now that you've acquired some stimulants, it's time for a little pick-me-up. Time to detect. You raise the peptide bottle, press one nostril closed, and now the taste is slowly receding into your throat. Whoa. Time for a little truth. Tell the lieutenant you did. Spring. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes. The bullet is still safely sealed away in a plastic bag. A rifle, Revolutionary period. Your bullet looks to be an old. The 4.46 caliber was widely used with the Belmargrave rifle. Incidentally, you have just such a rifle with you. The dusty old thing you found hidden in the basement below the No, but Zeliger, a major firearm manufacturer, ended up with a surplus. Antiques enthusiasts, guerrilla fighters in distant countries, a few lucky jam...
What are you thinking? Bullet? Okay. And? An antique. That makes sense. There can't be many breech-loading rifles. Sure, there's some arms trafficking, but the laws prohibiting the use of some new RCM recruits getting
Prohibiting peacetime law enforcement to front-loaded rifles is a policy in force.
Imagine if everyone, cops, citizens, had access to firearms that could shoot multiple rounds with... But back to the investigation. Doesn't seem that likely, but we'll check out all possible leads.
The man is the lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a...
All right. I will need a little help carrying him. You take the hands, I'll take...
This industrial gas-powered, there is a variety of soap. This is gonna take the hot, the delicious... Alright now, chef. The strong smell of strips of polymer fabric. The boots look just like beach. That's it, chef. A pair of real beauties. This window is smooth as ice. Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air. The bullet is still safely sealed away in a rifle. The 4.4, incidentally, no, antique.
Okay, an antique. That makes sense. Sure, some new...
Prohibiting peacetime law enforcement to...
Imagine if everyone, cops, citizens, had access to firearms that could shoot multiple rounds with... But back to the investigation. Doesn't seem that like...
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
All right. I will need a little help carrying him.
This industrial gas-powered stove has been used to prepare food for many. There is a variety of soaps, and this is going to take the hard stuff too. Use as much as you can. The delicious... All right now, chef. Light up the strong smell of vinegar, strips of polymer, a 2-course dinner of rotten flesh, and the boots look cleaner and just like beef. That's it, chef. A pair of real beauties. Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises. The wind brushes them off. Just as you look at the flowers, a gust will catch a single white flower between your fingers. The rest fly off into the wind. It's a May. The young woman looks at the Maybell.
It's always good to see you.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired. She looks at the
Pretty. Looks like a dried Maybell. Is that the one you... Why was there a flower on the roof?
Or an admirer?
Admires?
Question avoided. Let's...
I understand. I'm sorry for wasting your time. I should have...
This is good, is it? Shush. Let the miss speak.
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just
Is she implying the Hardy Boys are the law?
I sense you're being sarcastic. Okay. The thing is...
Briefly glance where the cold oceanic expanse lies, and behind it.
You share a database with them. You send just business. But bad, they will kill me, officer. Well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me. Because I'm an idiot.
Which is an indicator of truth.
You have to understand. The people around here, he kept throwing stones at him for 3 days.
She definitely called the cops.
We were there. Okay. He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered. I turned back to him.
A great pain.
I knew he was dead. Before he fell down on top of me. He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. I waited for the second shot to come. For me. So am I.
She throws it away. And
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know. Not as much as usual.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off. Much more than you.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his...
Good thinking. Clear your...
No. Nothing. I was trapped. He was still on the floor.
Run, woman. Run past them.
I already ran. I ran from an entire Isona. There is... Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. Ruby. You know, the leader. The Hardy Boys. Well, nominally, yes.
This Ruby.
Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. She said she'd take care of this.
They tampered with the body.
Yes. Ruby said the blood in him... Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with... Ruby said to wait here. I don't know. I haven't seen her since. When he was shot? I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything. What? Why would I put myself through this? He wouldn't have died if it weren't for...
All kinds of crazy things. It could have been a desire murder. Maybe an act of jealousy.
I did not kill him to defend myself.
True, sire. 'Tis...
Like what? It's not nice. Industrial espionage with a bigger company. The job was loose doing County Savings Bank.
But she...
As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too.
Laws, Cap. These people engineer financial disasters in second world countries. The conglomerate also...
I am a destroyer. A lot of people got hurt.
That can wait. Look into her eyes. Of course, this case takes precedence.
Last week, Angus and...
You should have a look at... Yes, you see the glass sparkling out of...
That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass. I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me, so they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. I just don't know. If there's one thing I know...
She nods, silently. She doesn't even smoke. Just picks up the cold coffee and holds it. As you look back, you think, if it weren't for her, he would not have been there. The shot... She's silent. Remember this silence. The lady is dangerous.
Yeah. Easier that way. I don't know. Officer, it's a fine day for...
Who? What? Dear God, you've been lied to. She could have killed her lover and lied to everyone. She's not. She probably didn't give you her real name either. Why would she? Arrest her immediately before she further entangles you in her web of...
Okay. Okay, it's not. You log your work every week. It's all transmitted to com. Like I lied before. Like I did at LCSB. I have to lie all the time. I'm so tired of it.
She's not lying now. She really is very tired. Her metabolism is...
No. It's submerged in a plastic buoy on the coast, in the reeds. It's a fake passport and visa, given to me by... I didn't show up to a rendezvous. They don't take that...
She fears an arrest right here and now.
West of the boardwalk, in the reeds, on the coast there. I put it there when I first arrived. It's useless. You're welcome to it. It's in the reeds northwest. It's Katarzyna Elysium.
It's a Grad name. Jimsk or Yugo-Grad in origin, not Occident.
My parents were Zemsk immigrants, but I'm nationalized Oranese.
Of course, she doesn't look like an Oranese.
I've always had that going to me. I only have the birthmarks of an Oranese woman.
She nods. Her round eyes meet yours. They seem moist. She nods, her back straight, ready for whatever is next.
I did. What is... There was an older woman and...
That is, anyone could know that, sire, by looking around.
I can give you the time, too. It was late. After midnight. 12:20. I know I have not been 100%... What?
She's slow. You are. This is not the end of this.
Yeah? I did not.
She keeps looking at the door with a worried expression.
Huh. This...
She feels like quarry.
Okay. I'm glad someone's had fun. Mm-hmm.
She's lost in thought, eyes narrowed.
I'm wintering. About 4 months. Funky town. Alright. Yes. The night before I saw you in the hallway and reminded you you're a police officer. Wow.
She's a glib girl.
There was the usual ruckus. I can't say. Oh, yes.
Oh, that?
Were huge where I come from. I was very... I don't know about that. A slow, sad song started playing. That it doesn't matter anymore, and that we're alone now. Yes.
It's impossible to say whether she's being sarcastic.
Then you started screaming and trashed the place. A window was smashed, the tape player probably, the song stopped. And furniture too. A real destructathon. There was. I think you... I went out afterwards. No problem, sir. I was live.
Yes, we demand. You almost say the words, then stop. She slowly lights. This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from... This window is pristine on the inside. The golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are two neon-lit shapes. Like the witness said, the man is kneeling. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's ending him. From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof. 72%, with an antique weapon that fires military-grade ammunition. The lights were on in here. None that you've found thus far, but point X would contradict. That's a 28% yes. You would need a map for that, a map of Martinez. Your voice alone rings in the room, in the bookstore.
I was just thinking.
This is not the cleanest bathtub. The bathtub, slow. The water is only lukewarm. You feel nice and lonely. And now you are alone with your... They're not even really thoughts. Just you see the corpse. Then houses along and your fingers grow pale. What are you doing? The waterline recedes as you stand. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression. It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from... Things were good. It was smooth sailing. Forget about Austin if it doesn't run out of the dazzling swirl of disco music. You have some understanding of the near... Not really. Oh must have just stirred your mind. The click is used to spur on a horse. Sometimes you like to add finger pistols. There is a vast ocean of time. It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the... A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's still not happening. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's like something snaps in you. A nerve ending. A thought. A sadness. Your face in the mirror. Just like that. It's over. The running gag that your life had become. A sad old man looks back at you. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face. Now. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face. Now.